Sea salt is a mineral substance that's mainly composed of sodium chloride. This is crystalline, it has a salty taste, and it's a very useful substance for people, animals, and plants. It's also a simple and indispensable ingredient to flavor food and drink for a delicious taste. Scientific studies have shown that sea salt has a lot of benefits for human health. In 2010, Dr. Amjad Johnson highlighted 18 benefits for human health. These benefits include stabilizing cardiopulmonary resuscitation and facilitating blood pressure, helping to remove excess acid from the tissues, stabilizing blood sugar levels. Salt is also an essential substance for the absorption of food through the intestinal process. Sea salt helps clean lungs clogged with sputum. It prevents colds and small vascular congestion. It can be used to cure rashes, prevent cramps, and facilitate sleep. Salt can also help treat diabetes and prevent arthritis pain. It can maintain sexual ability, and sea salt can protect the elasticity of veins and shrink veins in the legs. The production of salt is made only in the two provinces, Kampot and Kep, and this has been the lifelong work of families who started in 1930. Today, salt producers form a community called the Kampot-Kep Salt Community, with a total of 190 producers. This community of salt producers is located along National Road 33 in Chom Kreel Village, Chom Kreel Commune, Tok Cho and Srey Umbal district, extending over 4,578 hectares. This community can produce up to 140,000 tons of salt per year to supply the domestic market. In the Kingdom of Cambodia, average salt demand is between 80,000 to 100,000 tons per year. Salt is produced in a variety of ways depending on geography and the regional situation. Some salt is produced by mixing minerals with refined salt to the liquid for evaporation and dehydration plants. This is then dried out by the sun to become salt. Others extract salt to break the ice. Natural sea salt production in Cambodia is processed according to the following stages. The first step involves making a ken. The ken is a canal, a groove the size of about 1 meter to 1.5 meters for draining the seawater into fields. The seawater comes from inlets and creeks. Secondly, the seawater is drained through the ken and then sent to the terrace fields. The third stage is the rice terrace. This stage requires 2 to 3 days of hot weather so that the water can drain to the training field. Fourthly, the salt farm is prepared. This is a preparatory step to remove moss, to clean the fields, and then drain water from the field to dry, and then clean the fields well enough, and after that, drain water ranging from 10 to 15 centimeters in order to draw warm water from 15 to 18 degrees Celsius. That means seawater salty levels have reached the adequate level. The fifth stage is the cooking process. This means drying the seawater, involving 2 to 3 days to allow for evaporation during this stage, and then redraining the water so that the salt field dries out to appear like a sparkling field of diamonds. The sixth stage is the harvesting period, where the human workforce helps separate and collect the salt for storage in a warehouse. The salt harvest totals 1 ton of dry salt for a single field. The The seventh stage is the final stage to add to the essential element of iodine. Usually 1 kilo of iodine is added to 200 bags of salt. One bag then weighs 50 kilo of salt and is distributed to the local and the international market. Many tourists visit this Kampot and Kep province every day to see and better understand the traditions of the local people, especially in natural salt production. Accordingly, the Kampot Kep Salt Community has established the Cambodia Natural Salt Production Exhibition Centre to show to national and foreign tourists the natural production process of sea salt so that they can better understand the industry.